All right, folks, a very good evening to everybody, early morning, wherever you are out there in the universe for the end of June. So, I know this is like the third broadcast for the day, but I wanted to do this one because, sometimes topics come to me and I think they're important to address. So, the topic of the title of this one is called Is It Worth It? I guess it doesn't take much imagination to figure out what I'm referring to as. I'm talking about paying for chicks, paying for action. Okay, so the question is it worth it? Hmm. You want the short answer is it all depends. Um, it all depends, and it depends on a myriad of factors. Um, but I guess I'll just talk about my examples, how it applies to me, what I think, and then you can decide how it would apply to you. Okay, as I've gotten older, I've gotten very selective. Okay, younger is a different story. It's kind of irrelevant, but I will give a couple relevant stories. Now, I used to watch a lot of videos, and I noticed, like, because I go out all the time. I'm not getting off the topic, but I make an important relative point. The women, I do a lot of observations when I go out. I'm looking for my type. They're not out there. Like, I don't know what it is. It's a combination of factors. I notice um, women just don't have the body structures that I'm looking for, and they don't know how to dress properly. You know, so it's a combination of those two things. Um, when those two things do come together, then I'm impressed. And that's why I get kind of like really excited. I don't show it, but I know what I like. I don't have to think very. Don't have to think. I just know. And from my own personal experiences, um, all the times that I paid, it's absolutely worth it. 100% for the most part. Um, if you watch a lot of videos and stuff like that, and you see that those chicks, can you imagine getting exclusive time with them? Now, money is relative. It's relative. And, what some of these women want donation for their time, it all varies. Some of them can be astronomical. I have my parameters of how much some of them are really. I remember this one chick, it was like 16 years ago. She looks like now, though. Oh my God. I know it sounds like so cruel, but look, you know, it's, your woman, she's banking on her looks. You got to make your money then while strike while the iron's hot. And I came into a little bit of money like 16 years ago. It's a little bit. It's all relative to whatever. And there's this one chick, is definitely what I liked back then. Uh, she was still kind of she was in her prime still. It's a long time. It doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it is. And it was like, remember, I was able to contact her somehow. I don't know how I got her number. I don't know. I don't know how. It was like $1,000 an hour for her, and I was like, all right, I have the money, but that's a lot. That's a lot. And I was like, oof. Damn. And even back then, and I'm like, damn, that's a lot of money to get, an hour with this chick. And then I said, can you do, what about like a half for like 500? And she said, okay. And I'll never forget, I was at Circus. They have like a manor, it's like the hotel in the tower, and they got this manor off on the side. And, you know, this door, I let her in, and I was like, the second I looked, I was like, wow, that's what you're paying for. That's what you're paying for, like that's really, and I was just like, fuck, you know. You could see I'm kind of like reminiscing, like I remember. The money comes and goes in life, but it's like, and the time goes, but I definitely didn't regret it. It was good. It was good, just to really be watching the movies, and the videos and stuff, and there she is right there, helping you, It's and her friend was like another dream that I wanted to meet. And ironically, my phone rang and I was so scared, in the room. I didn't pay for any phone service, and it was her friend that I wanted to meet too. And it's like, well, you want to see her? It's another. And I was like, look, no, I paid enough, Big regret, big regret not seeing her friend. Because to this day, I've always wanted to meet her, and her friend still, she's getting a little older too, still has it uh, put together. I know. You want to know the names and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter. It's a relevant thing. What's the difference? It's my type, probably not yours anyway. Well, I'm just kind of curious. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I don't want to tell you. You know why? What are you going to tell me about you? You're lucky that I'm here giving you my advice about my experiences of anything anyway. I'm not obligated to tell you fucking nothing. Sorry, it's just natural defense mechanism. And this other chick, oh my God, did I want to meet her. So 300 for the half, 600 for the hour. She took credit cards too. And I gave her the 6 for the hour. I had to see it. I had to. And you see, so my point is that money is a tool. And it's all relative to how much you have, of course. But if you're being like stingy and you have it and you never got any action or anything, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. You can complain your whole life and hope that you're going to get something for nothing. You know, fucking pay, man. If you can get what you like, you go out to eat, you have to pay. You choose what you like. It's the same thing. And believe me, it's like it's hard to find what you. For me, I look all the time to try to find anything of quality that I'm willing to donate to. I can't find. It's hard. It's tough. Of course, free is best. I go on like POF, I look at the women, and they don't qualify. They don't qualify. Or they don't know how to present themselves in pictures. These stupid face shots and stuff like that. They don't know how to dress. You have to present the package properly. If you look at like a Rolex watch, comes in this nice box, this nice green kind of a jewelry box. It's like nice with the stuff in it. It's a presentation. That's why Rolex can raise their retail price 10% every year because it's like high quality. It's like their bands are oyster bands, like brush polish and fucking. It's fucking nice. It's expensive, but it's quality. It's nice and it's prestigious. When I'm in the market and somebody walks by and they're wearing a nice Rolex, it jumps out like, I could see it a mile away. This one guy walked by, he was wearing a jumpsuit. He had like a solid gold Yachtmaster too. He's walking by me and I moved out. He almost hit me. I know that I saw the watch a mile away and I said the yacht goes first. I didn't even stop. He knew I was talking about his watch. Like I knew it. It jumps out and it's like success. You're a successful man. You're wearing a $30,000 watch. These people, they know how to fucking live. I'm jealous. I wish I could be. It's hard. I think I told you about this. A mile away from me, this old house that was sitting there, big, abandoned for years. I even looked up. I went to the West County Assessor's office to try to see if, it's in the trust or whatever. And then there's like this, I don't know, 16, I mean, not 16, 9-unit building right next to it, big apartment building that was like in good shape. There's some old guy out there, and I asked him, I said, you hear what happened to you know anything about it? You ever see anybody with this building? He goes, oh no, it's just sold. I go, really? And they bought this building too. And I said, well, how do you know? He goes, because I own this building. This guy goes, fuck. Building was in good shape too. Remember I told you a couple of days ago the story about those people that own the family that own those rundown motels on the strip? They wouldn't sell, but they got an offer they couldn't refuse. And guess what? That's what this guy got. I tried to figure out exactly how much. I go, how much you get? 8? He goes, not that much. Damn near close, probably. I asked him. He was nice to talk to me for a couple minutes. He was, I bought this building in 1989 or something. I was kind of young because he had leverage or whatever to buy it. It's like 80 years old or something. He said it wasn't even his first property that he bought. Yeah. Even like Arnold. Joe Weider gave him a loan to buy his first duplex or something, or fourplex or something like that. He needed to start. Yeah. I think he lived in, it was a fourplex or something. He lived in one of the units. He was already a real estate millionaire before he made it as an actor. He would have been anyway. Kept trading up. Kind of drive, I think. You come from another country, you have like this innate drive to become successful. It could be kind of a curse living here. If you're not, you're born here, you don't have kind of like don't have the motivation or don't have the drive to. Money is so important. It really is. It shouldn't be, but it is. Material world. And it's security. Like people that own this shit, own these nice homes and nice things. And it's like they get those kind of women they want. They get, they Janet Jackson married a billionaire. Got money. It doesn't matter who he is as a person. Like J Lo is dating A Rod. A successful man, got money. I don't know, it didn't work out or something. It don't matter. They don't care. It doesn't matter who you are as a person. It sucks. And the problem is, I believe deep down that is the most important factor, is who you are as a person. But it doesn't shine in LA. It doesn't shine. There's too much interference. And there's too much emphasis put on your status. and success. So let's get back to the topic about paying for it. Yeah, if you're as picky as me and the prices are what I would consider reasonable, yes, absolutely. Um, some of these women, though, they're a little ridiculous. This one black chick, 1,200 she wants for an hour, and I go, no, no, I'm sorry. There's a hierarchy, you know, based on the women how much they can charge, and that's called a little delusional. Okay, and I'm sorry. I know it might sound a little racist or something, but I'm sorry. The white women command the most money. Okay, that's how it goes. It goes white, Asian, maybe in that order, Latina, and then black. Okay, sorry, I didn't create it. That's how it basically works. Okay, you can criticize, you can yeah 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 whatever. Okay. Now again, I've been with black women. It's like a deal, you know, and they're like real. I would say that women of color are the most direct, and that's great. I love that. I wish everybody was. Some of these white women, they play too many games, you know. Asian women seem to be very conservative kind of thing. I never like, and I don't like them anyway. They're not my type. There are exceptions. There are exceptions. Believe me, there's one Asian chick, there's a couple Asian chicks that I would love to pay to meet. Who are they? It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's irrelevant. It's nor here nor there. The point of the topic is it worth paying? Is it worth it? It's really retarded is some of these women that have done magazine shoots for Score, porn videos and stuff, and I get their number and I call them and they go, oh, no, 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 I don't do this anymore. I don't do it. What do you mean? Free money for doing nothing, literally, for me, with me. Nothing. It's like a private meet and greet, just about. I'm easy. No offense, but most of those women that do that, they're screwed in the head anyway. You know, been my life experience meeting, some of these porn stars or whatever. On camera, they might come off like, thing, but let me tell you, in the real world, when you meet some of most of these women are airheads and fucking just crazy psychos. It's real sad though. In Yiddish, you say it's a bisha necharpa. It's a crying shame that we have to resort to these things because it's so difficult to get our needs met as a man. What do you mean? Plenty of women out there. Yeah, what do you mean out? They giving it away? Is that easy to get action from like attractive women? If you say that, you're a fool. You're a fool, okay? Because it's not true. Not in my world, not in my experience, and not during the day, and sure as hell not at night, okay? I told you how challenging it is. That's why I started this channel. Some of these women, when they're in town, and I find out, I pay, okay? Within reason. How much is a good price? It depends on now, what your budget is. Depends. 300-400 for a half, depending on the rarity of the chick and the quality of it. She's really something. That's fair. That's fair. worth it. You know, it's like a tool. You're using your money to get your needs met. You know, and you're getting that exclusive one-on-one, like she's yours for half an hour kind of deal. You know, it's just worth it. You know, and in my opinion, it's worth it. It's a real thing. You know, I'll never forget this wine. Oh my God. If I start getting some more subscribers, I'll start throwing names out there. You know, I'll really start talking more. But let me tell you something. Yeah, I gave her 600 for the hour. She was in Irvine. She was staying at the Travel Lodge. I'll never forget it, Newport Beach. Opened that door. It was like meeting God. Okay? All right? Now, I don't say that very often. I've been with some that are like, they really look. When she opened that door, it was like the most incredible thing I've ever seen ever. And that's what I paid for. It was beyond extraordinary. Absolutely. She's very, very conservative. Okay. I didn't really get to do much, but it was just like, wow. The second time she let me do a little more, you know, it's like I was trying to build on things. And then she wound up like retiring or something. You know, I tried emailing her all the time. And she just, I guess, you know, kind of developed some health complications. She's close to my age. But let me tell you, when she opened that fucking door, that hotel room door, it was just like, that's what I was paying for. It was unfucking unbelievable. Unfucking believable. Jesus. I put like, I remember it was like 300 on my credit card and then 300 when I saw her. Or 200, whatever, it was like 600 bucks. I didn't care. I, for her, it was definitely worth it and it was a fair price. She could charge a lot more. It was just enough. So I had to see it. I had to see it. Anyway, what sucks is like, you know, I look around all the time trying to find women of quality that I can donate to or whatever. They're not out there. You know, I go online, look in all these sites, all this kind of stuff. And then I told you I go out during the day and at night. Every once in a while, I see something that kind of qualifies, but for the most part, it's like, what happened? What's going on? These women, they just don't got the goods. They don't know how to dress. They're sloppy. You know. In my gym, there was a couple that are all right, yeah. But I'm talking about something. When I see it, I'm like, okay. Like I cast you. You're good for my movie. It's like really, I haven't been excited in a while. I haven't seen anything that really just holy shit. Sometimes I see something that's like decent across the street, but on my way to the gym, you know, the block is so big that it's like it would take me 5 minutes to walk all the way around, and you know, something you know, just about running after a chick. It's like it implies this creepy predator stalking kind of thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's tough, you know. Societal, the way the society kind of functions, it makes you look like that. You're not though, because you're not a dangerous. You're not implying anything wrong. You're sincerely trying to meet a woman, you know. But society makes you out to be of this creep, weirdo, psycho, or something. Jesus. All right, well, it's kind of a brief one. I hope that you got something off this. I just wanted to share some of my personal, opinions on, is it worth it, worth paying for it. In my case, it was. I've had some duds, sometime, through my life. I think everybody has, and some weird, things where I sent women away, and then some guy came and knocked on my door. Like, used to be this magazine, the L.A. Express, years ago. Like put these ads. That's how long I go back to when they had this kind of shit. Now it's online. A lot of these women are independent. But even in a lot of these women in their pictures, they just don't know how to. You got to know how to present yourself. Women don't know how to do that. Don't know how to, dress accordingly, properly for something. You don't know that. You could have one or the other, have a great body, but don't know how to show it properly. Or trying to dress like you got something when you don't. Both ways don't work. You're not fooling me. Been around too long. It doesn't work either way. And most women are one or the other. But if there's something rare, believe me, I notice. And what I try to do is hit those women at all angles. I'll finish on that. What do I mean by that? Okay, that means if you see what you like, this is going to take this is going to take your real good assertion ability to be able to size up those women very quickly. What do I mean by size up? I mean figuring out what is it going to take for you to get them? Number one, are they a working girl? If you know what I mean, the one you could pay to get. Women, a regular kind of girl that you could possibly meet. You have to figure this out very, very quickly. Easiest way to find out is, hey, what do you do? I do massages. One chick that I met, she goes, oh, I do massages and stuff. I go, that's exactly what I need. That was easy. Kind of figure it out. Like, get that information and then go on it quick. One chick I remember at Trader Joe's, she looked like a porn star, and I thought it was this one chick. And I asked her, I said, "Are you so and so?" She goes, "Oh no, but I know who that is." Ah, okay, it's enough information for me. She wanted to give me her email, but it was years ago. I didn't know how to capitalize on it. It didn't never worked out. I tried looking it up. I kept it in my file, and it doesn't go through. You got to, you know, that's part of the gift of gab. You can't get that without practice. Some of these brothers, I noticed they've got that natural kind of thing. I don't. I had to work on that. I'm not perfect. That's why I constantly work on everything. I have to. Or else you're gonna put your foot in your mouth if you ever meet one of these chicks. You're like, what? But Michael Jordan said the only reason I succeeded is I failed so many times. Wayne Gretzky said, you miss every shot that you don't take. There's truth in that. Anyway, all right. Hope you enjoyed this one. Till next time, my friends. Warrior Junior hang tough, hang strong.